Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. It's so great to see you back with us once again for more Explore Tulsa.
Trish, did you pack a bag for our day trip?
Oh, that's a great thing about a day trip. You go somewhere close to home and pack all the fun into one day.
See, I knew we were going to pack something.
We decided to make Sand Springs our first Explore Tulsa day trip.
The city was founded in 1911 by Oklahoma philanthropist Charles Page. His original vision was for Sand Springs to become a haven for orphans and widows.
Mr. Page had 160 acres there, offering free land to anyone willing to move to the new area.
And he offered businesses a cash bonus for moving their companies to Sand Springs, which would eventually become incorporated as a city in 1912.
Since then, Sand Springs has brought Tulsa County so much to enjoy, like the Keystone Ancient Forest.
My wife and I love the outdoors. You know, we've gone to Glacier National Park and hiked. We go to Arkansas quite a bit and hike and do canoe trips and that type of stuff. She noticed the opportunity for us to get in on this, so being the outdoor people we are, it sounded like a good deal. There was a professor from the University of Arkansas. His name was Dr. Staley, and that's what he does is study trees. They actually call him the Lord of the Rings, as he's the one that counts the rings to determine age. Was going to a conference in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and happened to look off the bridge out here towards this way. And he became enthused by it, did a little research, found out who owned the property, and encouraged them to try to preserve it as it is. It's ancient forest because it's old growth. It's never been timbered, it's never been cut down so the land could be farmed. So it's just like it was 500 or 600 years ago, or even as far back as Columbus. This is the time of the year where the Morel Mushrooms come out. And if you are familiar with mushrooms, that's the Cadillac. They grow to be from 1 inch to 6 inches tall, very flavorful. Come out this time of year after a rain when temperatures between 60 and 80 degrees. As far as the wildlife, we have turkey, we have deer, we have fox, bobcats. I've had a mountain lion come through from time to time. We're right next to the Eagle Preserve, so occasionally you'll be able to see eagles gliding through the sky. We have birders come out and watch for birds. We have a group of butterfly enthusiasts that normally come out and do an annual count, and I've been on that, and that's kind of fun, very interesting. We've got blackberries, we've got sand plums. They're more of a bush, get to be about nickel size. We have wild plum trees out here, and they're anywhere from dime to nickel size. Both of them very tasty. We have persimmons. Yeah, we have 3 different trails out here. One is ADA Trail, which is accessible for wheelchairs. It's 6/10 of a mile loop. And then we have the Frank Trail, which is 2.8 miles. Off the Frank Trail, about a mile out, you can go to the Wilson Trail. It's the newest, the most primitive. You got to do a little climbing, but not bad. You learn quite a bit. We have people that come out and want a guide. We have people that come out and just want to wander the trails and look and experience it. You know, I'll point out various plants and trees. I'm not a total tree expert, but you know, I can identify trees by their leaves and by their bark for the most part. We have a real old burl over there that's just huge. It's one of the highlights of the tours. The cedar trees are really the highlight. We have 350-year-old oak trees out here and 500-year-old cedars. You know, to me, it's the experience in nature. It's the chance to learn. I've been doing this for 7 years, almost 8 years. I see something new every time I come out here.